What people say? I'm getting ready to open up me an online store. What y'all think? The most dumbest shit ever. And what do 98% of people? Girl, you show? I wouldn't do that. Girl, you better know about taxes. My friend did that. She got locked up 3 months after. Satan cannot have you as a self-made person. So you put your thoughts into the universe, thought they was going to come back positive, and they were there to eat you alive. And you know what you're doing now? Yeah, I thought so. I'm just going to stay here at $3 and just work my way up, and you're miserable. You let society decide what you should be, and your faith is zero. You have a zeal of faith. When a man or woman puts something in the universe and leave it, you're good. But when you want human beings to tell you which way, are you out of your mind? Sometimes you should just shut the hell up and do your shit. And once it's popping, yeah, I just want to let everybody know, yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. Damn it, we couldn't stop it. No, because it's already in motion. Do not tell people what you're trying to accomplish before it's in motion, because evil will stop it. Your words will cripple you. I'm trying to start this online business. I hope to start this online business. Well, it's a New Year resolution. I believe I can lose weight. That's piss poor, mediocre. I'm going to lose weight. Facts. I'm not dealing with all these old stones. And old stones is old family members, old ex-girlfriends, old friends. You don't have to announce it. Just say it short and sweet. I'm not dealing with no more old stones in my life. And in other news, I feel good today. Keep popping. Got to get on TikTok, Instagram, make a whole damn video. And this is why I ain't messing with my auntie. See, at one time we was cool, but what she did, who gives a fuck? Handle your business, ho. Don't nobody give a shit about what you doing. Y'all want sympathy and a goddamn prodigy at the same time. Ain't nobody gonna comfort you because you hurting. Who gives a shit? You was put here to be hurt. You was put here to be walked on and stepped on and mutilated and kicked on and spit on and be called nigger repeatedly. It takes a significant person to go through all of that, all his or her life, and still reach for truth for Yah. And that's when Yah will exalt you. Y'all go through one thing, one hiccup, and man, I'm just going to leave that stuff alone because, man, I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Just dumb and dumb and dumb. Y'all hang around dumb people every day. Do you know hang around somebody that's less than you can bring you down? You want to hang around people that's more. I don't want to listen to a nigga that's talking about what he gonna do in the future. Fuck you. I want to tell me about somebody that's doing it now, that's very enlightened with light connected to frequency and universe. Not that sorcery shit and not numerology, but a man who's connected to Yah. And he's more than where I'm at. He got my attention. That's all I'm saying. So the next time you sitting back asking yourself, why come black people always going through hell? And let me answer this, because black folks have asked this question numerous of times, and I know y'all see this too. The average black man that's in business and women want to know why come white people can support each other and why come Asians can support each other and Arabs and so on and so forth. And they put all their money back in their communities. And I've asked this question too, because I didn't understand how words work, but I'm going to give you the answer. So if you asking yourself, why is the reason that folks of color, people of Negro descent, Indian descent, and this day and time, so let's just keep it on a buck because it wasn't like this before. Why is it today? Let's keep it here. That black men, women, and children cannot collectively come together and build because the Most High don't want it that way. Woo! What? Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop. Take a picture. Look, listen. Say that again. Why come Yah does not want us to connect? Because 2/3 are not worthy to be with the 1/3. Ain't no damn wolf gonna be dressed up as a sheep, and you misleading, and at the same time you nothing but a Dracula looking for blood. You can't hang with the righteous folks who the Most High gonna exalt and refine. This is why we can't get along, because 90% of those niggas that's trying to hook up with you in real estate, that's trying to hook up with you in entrepreneur, that's trying to hook up with you in cosmetics and t-shirts and etc., they are snakes. Snakes in the house. And that's why the Most High deviate there and break it off. You can't connect with snakes, fool. Stop asking, why can't we connect? Because these people who you trying to connect with, you looking at skin tone and you're not looking at spirituality. And back in the day, we looked at that spirit before we looked at that in main, because everything was of color. We don't know what that is. You looking at the chick because she got big titties in her ass and she'll be a good secretary. No, she going to be a good freak and she going to embezzle your business because you ain't thinking spirit. You thinking ass. You looking at dude because y'all came up in high school and he seemed like to be an on and on brother on Instagram, but he ain't nothing but a snake. Half that shit that he's saying he doing, he ain't shit but a con man. So that's just why we can't connect, because the Most High don't want to connect the 1/3 to the 2/3. So now you get it. It makes sense like a motherfucker. Ain't no way that you gonna connect with someone that doesn't love Yah and playing both sides. Half of these people y'all trying to engage with, especially in real estate, ain't nothing but snakes. They lie. They make a living by lying. And y'all trying to connect with, I'm telling you right now, if you're doing real estate, stay solo. If you are able to connect with one person in real estate, you better make damn sure they got their light on. And I'm going to tell you something. People with no light can't hang with people with light. That's facts. You ever go in the woods with no light? You don't know your way around. You're walking in circles. A man or woman with no light can't hang with a person with light. Spirit is vibrating too high. I don't know if y'all understand. How many times have a guy told you y'all need to connect? You serious? And he's always mumbling it. But every time you get ready to meet with him and her, they never come to the meeting. They never come. You're going to meet him at a Waffle House, or you're going to meet him at IHOP. Y'all just going to meet, have breakfast and talk. They never show up. You know why, brother? You know why, sister? Because you're vibrating high and they can't be around you. So it's always an excuse. And you got to turn that light on spirituality, because the Most High is keeping you from that damn bum. He got wrong intentions. Some of you ladies have good intents, and you have people in your family trying to kidnap you and smoke you and drug traffic you for wealth. Did you not know people in your family are into trafficking people? $10,000 to $20,000 a person. So you're a good candidate. Hey, cuz, I thought about what you said. Let's get this t-shirt business started. Meet me at IHOP. They're getting ready to kidnap you, fool. You got to understand. You say, how do I know? Test it. If you're vibrating high and you tell a person, meet me at Cheesecake Factory, we just gonna have lunch and talk, and they can't make it, I don't give a shit what they say. You don't need to be messing with them. You understand? Because you're vibrating high. How many times you haven't seen your family member or people that you known back in the day? You may see them in passing. Hey, man, how you doing? So what you doing now? Just, working for myself, and, maybe something you like to get into. Ah, shit, that ain't me. Hey, cuz, it was good seeing you. I talked to you. You're vibrating high. Stop trying to chase people who's walking away from you. The Most High is doing that. You got ancestors protecting you, but you are a fool. You are trying to connect with people who mean you harm, but you're vibrating high, baby. This 2024, but it ain't. This is really like year 3,000, year 4,000, but that's a whole nother show. But you're vibrating so high, they can't talk to you long. You ever met someone in passing? Hey, how you doing? I ain't sorry. How your mama doing? Yeah. I got to get going. Good seeing you. You should be happy that the Most High loves you that much to protect you. If you can't connect with someone, that's because the Most High don't want you with them. So the next time you sitting back and you're looking at the internet and you're seeing all these blowjos saying all these other races protect each other and work with each other because they don't matter to the Most High. He don't care if they go into business and make hospitals and vineyards of olive gardens. He don't care, but he cares about you. And this is why the Most High will not let you connect with a lot of people of color because they have the same pigment, but the melanin is the same, but the intentions of spirit is not the same. So that's why you bump heads and you can't connect, and you're supposed to. All you need to do now is connect to Yah. He's going to set everything back in order. Stop worrying about having your own hospital. Stop worrying about having your own airport. Stop worrying about being the next billionaire. That's bullshit. On paper, that looks great, but ain't nothing in this country and this world worth $1 billion. It's all fantasy. The real money is with Yah. The real money is with the indigenous Indian. It's called silver and gold. When the last time you paid with something with silver and treasury and gold? You don't, because the Most High don't want it on the surface. He letting these people be illusionists. This a magic act. These people be telling y'all they got $30 million in the bank. Nigga, that's digital. I can make anything appear digitally because it's not real. It's AI, fool. AI just didn't start today. Nigga, AI been here for the past 75 years. Y'all got to wake up. Ain't no damn body got no $100 million in the bank. Where? How would they store it? It's digital. And they ain't go in that bitch and erase it and you ain't got shit. This is why y'all want you to concentrate on the spirit and the frequency in the universe. Because that's who's going to protect you and that's who's going to give you everything you need. Man can't give you shit but promises. Now, what everybody's saying, including black folks, what they saying? Boy, Trump come in, he going to change all this. This went on back in the days. You probably say, well, how I go back on back in the day, Yash? Well, back in the day, they was tired. What they say? Pharaoh's going to change everything. Nimrod going to change this shit. Moloch going to change this. Caesar know how to do things. Where them bitches at now? Drop the damn mic.
You get me? You get me? Kara Films. Innovative. Give it to you the way you need it. Raw. Only for the grown folks. But the kids are welcome.
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy. What you want?
Yash.
What's up, fam? Let's do this. What are we talking about? Black Hollywood. Yes. There's a time and a season for everything. And the season has begun on black folks in Hollywood who's been deceiving the little ones. 2024 is beginning like it's supposed to. And I know y'all saw Cat Williams. We're going to decipher all of that. We're going to let you know why Cat do what he do. Just check it out now. I know a lot of y'all being duped because he told you his anal was virgin and he never sucked a penis. And that made y'all feel with joy. And I know you was sitting at that dinner table at Popeye's Chicken or at Big Mama's house watching the game saying, I told you they all don't sell out. You're such a sheep. It's obvious the boy got a pass, man. Shannon is 100% brotherhood. You think you're going to go on Shannon's show and kick all that knowledge and he ain't going to edit that shit? It wasn't live. It was pre-recorded. He could have cut it out if he wanted to. Everything that Cat Williams told y'all, I told y'all 15 years ago. It's amazing to me how they come full circle. And then people go, wow, they really do that. Yeah, they really do that. It takes a devil to tell you his truth. But a man of Yah is just searching and cloud chasing. And the minds of fools. You understand? Yeah. Okay. So why don't we do this the right way and start it off in the Most High's way? Welcome to the Yashala Radio Show. Yes, sir. So I'm quite sure everyone saw what was happening with Shannon YouTube show. Right. So what's the ordeal here? Show is self-titled Black Hollywood, The Takedown. Yes. So what? Why? Right? Why? It's always the why people. Why? And they work hard. And why? Yeah, they work hard on that ding-a-ling. Yeah, that's what they do. I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe that Cat could tell so much truth and yet get away with everything he's done and not go to those rooms. Did you not know Cat was in those parties? Did you not know he took missions in those parties? When Cat Williams first saw it, he had a chance to get out of it. When he first went to those rooms, he was just blown away. Now, he told you this years ago, but y'all forget. I don't. And he could have walked away. He didn't sell his souls at the time. And I know y'all probably saying he sold his soul during Friday. No, he didn't. That was Cat. I think one of his first movies with Ice Cube. What I'm trying to tell y'all is that after that, they liked Cat. And that's when Cat started getting all these offers. Now, he didn't get offered right away, but they sent him to these movies, these fucking rooms, Hollywood. And that's when Cat was blown away. He couldn't believe the people that he looked up to was tonguing men and penises everywhere. That was his chance to leave. They didn't hide nothing from him. He shook it off. He thought about it. He didn't want to be Poe. He knew he could never talk about it. So he was indoctrinated, right? Today's show, you ain't ready for me. Black Hollywood, The Takedown. Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. You know? They had light bulbs back in Egyptian. People think AI just started. Don't be stupid. Everybody saying, oh, my Lord. Everybody think, well, white folks do this and white folks do that. Did you know that the Khazars, who are the so-called Jewish, and it's a reason they call this, they don't even call themselves Jewish at the dinner table. They call themselves Khazars. They know who they are. The Ashkenaz, that's what they call themselves. But you know why they control white America? Every white man and woman that's living, that's working, has a debt with the so-called Khazars, who they call Jewish. Okay. Now I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm saying. Like I said earlier, I'll clarify it and leave it alone. I would say at least 90%, if not 95%, of Caucasian people who are considered pale-faced at the Vatican City. okay, made a deal with Satan from their grandmothers, their great great grandmothers, their great great granddad. This is a bloodline thing. They made deals with Satan and they taught their children how to worship Satan. The whole Ouija board thing been out for centuries. Now, let me just give y'all this. Why come it's important for a white woman to get with a black man? And see, I know black folks don't want to hear this because they're interracial, but I don't give a shit. And why it's important for the white man to get a black woman. So let me explain this real quickly. A white woman could never be equal to a white man. So when a white woman be with a white man, she's considered his trophy. She can't have a voice. This is why white women get so frustrated with white men and they want to sue them and take them for everything because they know they can't compete with them and they hate their husbands. That's why the first time she go out of town, what's her first place a white woman want to go? Jamaica or the Bahamas. And they want to get dick down with a black man. That's facts. Now, let me just explain this. It's just not all about sex. It's psychological and spiritual. A white woman accepts a white man for lifestyles, and then she'll give him some babies. That's just to trap him, but that she'll give him some children. But that's not who she wants to be with. A white woman will never be looked upon as someone to appreciate by a white man. She needs to be appreciated. So this is why they like black men. A black man will appreciate a white woman. But at the same time, the white woman will be over that black man. Whether he believes it or not, she is. Fast forward. A white man don't really want to be with a white woman. He's accept her for a trophy, but they're not evenly yoked. They don't get along. A white man needs someone that will look up to him. A white woman does not look up to a white man. It's comfort. It's stability. But a black woman looks up to a white man. So he need her energy to focus, to go forward. So a white man will seek a black woman because she gives him attention and he's what? Over her. You get it? So when you see all this interracial, it's not what y'all wanted. It's in the book of Numbers. What did the book of Numbers say? Marry a man from your father's tribe. This got nothing to do with hatred, derogatory, racism, Semitic. This is facts. When a white woman seek out a black man, it's not out of love. It's out of comfort and being appreciated and being over him to manipulate him. And you probably say, how is a white woman going to manipulate it? What's she going to do? Honey, what do you want? Take the credit card. Whoop. You need someone, girl? Here's the keys. I'm going to get his brain first. And I'm going to get him set up. She's controlling you already. You don't even know it. And the minute you come into something, it's either rape, 911, you got a gun, and he's beating me. It's a pattern. Look at every celebrity that fuck with white chicks. It's a fucking pattern all the way down to Tiger Woods. And that bitch knew all the women that Tiger was affiliated with. Did y'all know that? They set him up. Did you know that white women go to certain lobbies and hotels looking for black men because they believe black men are so lustful for white women? And just as soon as they find out what you do, they cater to you. They do everything you want. They give you a threesome. They do everything. And black men are so stupid to think that this is how this shit's going to be for the next 20 years. And nigga, that's just for 20 minutes. She's setting you up. Ain't no bitch gonna meet you. I don't care how much she love you. Ain't no woman work like that. Women just ain't gonna wake up every day want to blow you. That's just bullshit. But you believe that shit, passport brothers, and you think you got a winner to win a chicken dinner. She's setting you up. And then next time you look around, you be like Jonathan, running from her. Did you see that shit? How he was running? And they still told him he was wrong. You cannot be A black man needs not, if you don't want to be with a black woman, nigga, be solo. Because the Latin women's the same way. The Puerto Rican women, the same way. Ain't no different. If a black man ain't going to be with a black woman, then don't be with nobody. If a black woman don't want to be a black man, don't be with nobody. Because I'm telling you, the storm is coming. Yes, you're going to have arguments with the black woman, but it's a different type of argument. It's a different. They can never be yoked with you. That's why they always, if a white man dating a black woman, what does he say? I don't want us to call the cops because, babe, you're black and I'm white and I don't want this thing to turn racial. He already know they're going to side with him. What do the white woman tell the black man? Babe, I love you with all my heart, Gerard, but I would hate for this thing to get physical because if the cops come, you know they're going to put you in cuffs, right? Because she knows they're going to believe her. Why you with the bitch? And black women, you done lost your goddamn mind. Got 6 and 7 children with him. You still think he love you? I'm not saying he don't, sweetie. He love you because you're submissive. Put some bass in your voice. And watch he get rid of all y'all. Get all you niggers out of my goddamn house. Goddamn nigger. You think like the rest of the niggers. Now you're a nigger. It's in him. He can't wait to say it. It is what it is. Yes. We're talking about Black Hollywood, the takedown. When I come back, I'm going to explain to y'all why Black Hollywood is no more. Cat Williams gets a pass to do everything he do and try to make some sense. Why it's a done deal for Black Hollywood. So first of all, I know y'all have heard about the cat. And the biggest question is, that's the biggest thing viral that's going right now. But just know Cat got a pass to do all of that. Right? And before I start this, because I'm going to have to bring some scriptures into this in order to make sense of what's happening. Okay? Just know this. Nothing against any other ethnicities, but no person other than the man of color, the black indigenous Indian, can lead Indians. And if they're sought out to be left-winged, like faulty, then the universe will take them out. I don't know if y'all noticed that. If you choose to have someone else lead you, that's totally up to you, and you're going to be led in a place of destruction. That's why a lot of these camps got these mixed breeds teaching them how. If you got a person in your camp, they shouldn't even be speaking. They cannot lead Judah at all. So whenever you see, even nothing against you white pastors, preachers, and Catholics and priests, you cannot lead a nation of people. You can talk to your own folk because they're not going nowhere. The Most High is going to be very selective on what Gentiles would be the servants, because you need to understand that you're not going to rule anything. This was your last time in rulership. The only thing you can hope for is to be under the black indigenous Indians, the American Indians who are black, and you're going to be the servants of ours. That's it. You had your time, 400 years. The Most High let you dog us because we didn't adhere to the law, statutes, and commandments. We broke the law, statutes, and we broke his covenant, and now he's patching it up. Only 1/3. No white man, and let me tell you, like the Vatican City refers to you as pale face. No white man, no Caucasian can lead no one. There's no truth in him or her. No white pastor, no so-called prophet, nobody. They all on YouTube predicting the end of the world. And don't shit ever happen. The Most High, the universe laughs at them. They have no power and they might because their ancestor, their bloodline, sold to reptilian of devils. So when they get up there pretending that they so psychic and astrologists, they're fools in sheep clothing. And you sitting there listening to them. Now, the only thing a Caucasian can do to a man of color is give you a message. Back in the days of, there was messengers. That was all. They was no. There wasn't messengers to go on the hilltops. There was messengers. I give you the letter. Go tell Caesar what I said. That's it. They wasn't standing on the thrones leading. They was not permitted to do so. There was peasants. They didn't have no lead in their might. There were nothing but swindlers and servants. So they said, hey, take this note and tell Pharaoh what I said. Messengers, like an errand boy. That was it. And some of you so retarded, you sit back and say, well, how did they get over us? Because the Most High allowed it. He took something so low, who was considered peasants and servants over you, who's kings and queens and princes and little kings, to take your kingdom. And damn it, didn't they do it? So how are you going to get it back? The Most High is just going to kill them. You can't, there's no negotiating with Satan. So they die. I don't think y'all quite understand what I'm saying. It sounds harsh, but it's truth. How do you get rid of pharaohs? You flooded. How do you get rid of Morad? You had to kill him. How did you get rid of Caesar? He had to go. You can't negotiate with snakes. They will bite. So you have to kill them. You don't have to do shit. Y'all keep saying, well, we 10,000 strong. Nigga, shut up. This is spiritual. The universe is going to kill them through health. If you don't notice, there's more white folks dying per week than any other ethnicity or race or humans than anybody in the world. And it's just not, we're not just talking America. We're talking Russia. We're talking overseas, Southeast Asia. All of them considered Gentile. They all come from Japhet. You can't claim a nation until the current kings who spoiled it is rotten. Now they think they're gonna run their ass to the bunkers and survive. Let them do as they must. They know their time is up. So that's why they're coming at you even harder. What did the woman, the leader of Israel, say? This woman was on the Israel podium. What did that woman say? Her whole objective is black young men. Don't take my word for it. Go to YouTube and look it up. She said, we need to be focused on the young black people. Did you not hear that? Because the Indians are black. She don't give a shit about Caucasians. She don't care about the Indians, the so-called India live in India. Okay. She don't care about the Israelis, the Iraqis. She don't give a shit, nothing about that. All her concern was black youth. Guys, pay attention. You are the folks that the Most High adore, but now he has to separate 1/3 from 2/3. That's why Black Hollywood has to fall. It's a disgrace to the Most High. There's no power, and they might. Cat Williams probably gonna get it the worst because he's such a great deceiver. He said he never took a penis in his anal, and he never sucked on one. I find that hard to believe, Cat, because you was at all the parties. You was at all of them, most of them, and you're a person that likes to take notes. And while you was taking notes, you saw everything. Just like you sit back for almost 6 to 7 months and watch all the comedians going on Shannon's show so that you could load up and release. And you had to get a pass to do it because Shannon, you can't come on Shannon's show, who is Brotherhood, and unleash like that. And that's why Shannon always do pre-recorded shows. So if you get stupid, he can edit, but he didn't edit yours. Why? All right. So also the rings that Cat wears satanic. The little thing around his neck, y'all got to pay attention. Now, Cat took a picture with that same symbol on his neck and all those rings on. He had one hand in a V over his left eye, and he had the other hand in a circle. Guys, he's playing both sides. He's playing both sides of bullshit. So what's the moral of this? Satan likes to make a mockery out of people of color because he knows how that makes the Most High angry. And so this is why Yahweh is going to let Satan toy with them any way they want. They don't belong to us. So y'all know y'all want to save Cat and y'all want to save all this. He telling the truth. Nigga, I told you that shit 15 years ago. I was the first person that told y'all about the Black Masonic. Did I not make a goddamn movie on the Black Masonic? T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, all of them. It's called the Black Masonic. And because Cat told you, now you believe it. Ain't that some shit? The first person that told you about Cassie being obliviated, abused, and recorded while P. Diddy masturbated, told you that shit 10, 11 years ago. Cassie put it in quotation to court's record. Now you believe it. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have to keep proving shit. When I started my career on YouTube, everything that they're telling you, everything that Cat told you, I've already told you. I told you they go into them rooms. I told you they suck them dicks. I told you they take it in the ass. I told you. I made a film on Will Smith. Oh, yeah, y'all stripping. Then it comes out that Will Smith getting dug out by the what's his name? Dwayne Martin or something like that. He been getting dug out. That boy loves Dingaling. The first person that broke him was Bina Medina. Did I not tell you? It's not about tooting my horn, guys. It's letting you know the Most High have always had a messenger right in front of you, but you ignored it. And then to another devil tells you the truth. Then you put your head down. So damn, that shit was true. Nigga, fuck.
Black Masonic celebrities. Is it really hard to believe that all these entertainers in the gospel world, the R&B world, actors, DJs, etc., are misleading us? Well, Black America, I'm here to tell you they are. Let's talk about a guy who's everybody loved at one point in time. This guy's made some great music. His name, Prince. If you notice, Prince's hand is over his heart. That's one of the Mason rituals to show dedication, sincerity, that you will never go against the word. You will keep deceiving the people and honoring the brotherhood. Look here. Prince even takes it a step further by taking a picture with the thumbs, fingers, and locked in an upward motion. Normally a position like this would be face down, but Prince is showing his brothers that he's still a part of what they do. And how about his buddy, Mr. Rock and Roll star / funk star, Lenny Kravitz? You see, I know it's hard to believe when you first see these things and you say, well, these guys just doing this because they're not where they're at. Everything will be revealed, man. The Most High has told us He's going to reveal everything that was hidden, because there's nothing new under the sun. Lenny Kravitz, superstar. Lenny Kravitz here at a party, and whenever they see the cameras or photos, they know something is going down, so they always on lockdown, meaning they got to always show their symbols that they're down with the brotherhood. Wow, that's the life they lead, man. You know, some people know what they want to do at an early childhood. Yeah, Mr. Michael Jackson before the skin peel. Mr. Michael Jackson been a part of the Masonic rituals for a long, long time. And I know a lot of you don't want to believe that Mr. Michael Jackson molested those children. Mr. Michael Jackson is great indeed a molester. That's one of the ways he never get convicted, because they protect their own. As seen here, he's holding a Marine's hand, with the thumb down, Masonry, as he's seen here in another picture with his hand over his heart, showing his brothers he is truly dedicated and sincere. He gives the peace sign, but I think this one tells it all. What Michael Jackson is really about. His fame, fortune, Masonry. Beyonce. Didn't believe Beyonce was a part of it, but she is. The pyramid across the eye, just like the back of the dollar, right? Oh wow, it gets even better. Elton John, who's openly gay, who's never been in the closet. Puff Daddy's hugging him like he's been doing it for 20 years. I want you to take a close look at that symbol on his jacket. That's a skull with a ring with fire and red within Elton John's jacket, symbolizing Mason. I know it's hard to believe, but how about Danny Glover? His hands are shaped in a pyramid. Danny been a part of this thing a long time. Let's talk about Mr. Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin has his hand cupped over one another, indicating that he will stay in his place. He will not rock the boat. He will do as he's told. Much like his friend, T.D. Jakes. The same symbol of Masonry. These symbols are rituals, and they're letting the elite know that they will stay in their place and keep deceiving the public. Kirk Franklin seen with the hand over the heart and the L motion, indicating his sincerity to his brotherhood. He will keep doing what he needs to do and never tell the truth in the oath that he's taken. So he keeps running rewards, and he will keep shooting up to the top of the charts and getting lots and lots of fame. You notice Kirk Franklin wearing a foundation. You have to put that into question when any man wear a foundation. And this says it all. Wow. He got Jesus Freak on his shirt and holding up the Baphomet sign. You people better wake up, man. The Most High is coming back in a fury. Mr. Sexy himself stands there, takes the pyramid sign and put a cross over it and makes it into a trademark. Believe that? Look at the hands. Let's take a closer look. That's plain, man. If you don't see that, something's wrong with you. Eddie Long is nothing but a pimp in sheep clothing. Now check this out. Bush, this is definitely the brotherhood. He's congratulating Eddie Long for doing such a great job. Head to head, peck to peck, shoulder to shoulder, knee to knee. Wow. This guy here don't take a lot of pictures because he already know what he's about. But he still made a mistake by putting the thumb under the chin. That's a Masonry sign too. Those of you who like Joel, man, look at Victoria, how she's looking out at the camera. She's really looking out at the monitor to make sure everything is in position when they get ready to flash their signs. So Joel does the first sign, right? He's making sure that everyone sees what he's doing. And Fox is just a symbol in the back in the Greek term, 666. Still not convinced? That's okay. Check this out in New York. Victoria stands next to her husband, but you can't quite see her sign, right? So why don't we play a little camera trick and switch it around, right? There she is in full blown, putting up the Mason sign to let her elite know we're talking to the public, we're on camera, but we're deceiving them as well, all right? Joel is congratulating Billy Joel along with Billy Graham. A handshake like that with the fingers out is congratulating the Mason Master, and the Master Mason is congratulating Joel on a fabulous job. Notice how Victoria always camera ready. She's got to make sure her hand's in position, and she got to make sure she's on point, as seen here. Before she talks, she got to make sure she's totally in focus, because their wealth depends on their brotherhood. Pyramid sign. If you folks can't see this, man, there's something seriously wrong with you with being in denial. Now we're going to take a look at all of these so-called leaders. Now remember, a lot of the Caucasian people you see that's very famous got a lot of the black folks started when they took them under their wing. So I'm flashing up a lot of different faces. Some of you already know them, some of you don't. You know, Donnie Kirkland, before that BBC Wyans, Ty Trebet, MC Hammer. You know, we're just scrolling on some pictures because I'm about to get to a point. Mr. T, who would have thought? Billy Blanks, Mr. Tybo Man, Clifton Davis, that's your boy, Mr. Bryant, Jamal Bryant. So why am I flashing all their pictures? Because all of these people have something to do with TBN. And TBN is very satanic. Anyone that goes on there, anyone that follow the rules and take a check from them are the Baphomet. You know, I don't have time to spread it out like I wanted to because everything on a time frame at YouTube, and I didn't want to do part 1, part 2, part 3, but these people worship the Baphomet, man. And I hope this was enlightening to some of you. Some of you might be offended, but truth hurts. TBN. You know, the symbol itself for TBN networks is very, very satanic. Let's talk about a person who has a lot of influence and been in the business for 40 years. Kenneth Copeland. You know, Kenneth Copeland is very, very wealthy, along with his wife, networking. These people have put a lot of people up like TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar. They're responsible for a lot of wealth in the gospel industry. So this is why it is in essence to talk about these people on Black Masonic celebrities. Black people cannot be wealthy if it wasn't for these people setting them up. Now here's a picture of Kenneth Copeland and his wife and his friend. Notice to the left of you, this guy is letting his elite know with BS in the public. Masonic all the way, man. When are you people going to open up your eyes and see that this is real? Let's turn the page. Let's talk about Queen Latifah. You know, Queen Latifah has did many nasty things to get where she's at. Well, the fact that she sleep with a woman, that's her prerogative, right? Oh well. Well, that's just half of what Queen Latifah did to get where she's at. This woman is very satanic, man. She'll do anything to make a dollar. Well, let's not throw her out there by herself. Let's talk about Wu-Tang. Yeah, who could believe it, right? Roz, Method Man. Well, they are. These hip-hoppers are so full of it, their eyes are brown. Now check out Method Man. I guess here you would say he's just fooling around, right? Well, he's going to turn it the other way to let you know he's down with the Baphomet. That's plain, man. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Alright? They're full of it. Let's turn the other page. Jay-Z, Bill Gates, having dinner with the man. Jay-Z went so far to put the satanic on his shirt. Look what it says. The Rambling Elite. This man is talking about Baphomet. Let's see what they really think of Jay-Z. Someone made a doll. I don't think it ever hit the showroom. But look like here they call him a monkey. These Negroes won't learn. But check him out. He's throwing up the sign as if, hey man, this is just sports. It's no big deal. It's just a gesture. This dude knows exactly what he's doing. Black women, you all really need to learn what you're getting into because they don't have a clue. They're just trying to get a check, right? Check this out. Kanye West wants to know why his mother died so tragically. Kanye West is so deep in this thing, man. He eats, breathes, lives it. He wants to know why his mom of all moms was taken. Kanye, you're satanic. Let's turn the tables. America is in love with Samuel Jackson, right? Don't get me wrong. This brother can act. He can act. But have you ever asked yourself how did he get the roles of Star Wars? I mean, that's a pretty important role, don't you think? That role don't come by everybody very easily. So how did he get the role? Well, people, I got some shocking news. Samuel Jackson got the role in Star Wars after he had sex with the owner, George Lucas. Yeah, owner, director / George Lucas is very satanic. Check this out. These are his 2 daughters. What do you see? This ain't coincidence, man. This is how they get down. Samuel Jackson had sex with George Lucas. The entire cast of Star Wars have to have sex with the same sex in order to be a part of Star Wars. There is no negotiation. If you're not willing to do it, you will not be a part of Star Wars. Samuel Jackson knew exactly what he was getting into. Now check out his shirt. There's a crown, a skull. Let's get a better look at this, man. That's the same symbol that TBN uses, isn't it? Very, very satanic. Samuel Jackson is well aware of what he's doing. So don't feel sorry for him when the nukes start hitting him. Alright? All of this has a play with the rabbis, the Catholic Church. They condone all this type of mess, man. They behind some of the biggest stars in America. Remember when the Pope was around? Look at that crucifixion of Christ. And they got a lot to do with the NYPD. Look at the hand on the heart. That's satanic, man. And they always send one of their own, the rabbis. Let's check this out. This guy works for the big elite Catholic Church organizations. These guys are satanic as they come. I want you to pay attention to the Pope who passed on. But look at his hands. When he was with Bill Clinton, his hand symbolizes that his time is up and he is now ready to move on. Very, very masonry. But let's go somewhere else where they all hang out at. Look at the guy with the tassel. His hand's gonna say, hey, we're here, we're getting down, but hey, we're still part of the brotherhood. You understand? George Bush looks at T.D. Jakes with worry. Look at him real hard, man. Just check out how George Bush is looking at T.D. Jakes. Let's take another look. Check that out. Did you miss it? T.D. Jakes look worried, huh? Let's slow it down. Why is George Bush looking at T.D. Jakes with worry? As if T.D. Jakes knows that he's doing something wrong. Huh? Let's look at T.D. Jakes. Is that a man of confidence? If that man really believes he's doing the right thing, that's a man who is worried. But I don't feel sorry for his ass. Moving on. This is where they worship the Baphomet and the owl. The reason they worship the owl is because the owl symbolizes unique, clever, and quiet, and be able to see everything in the dark that most people can't see. Now look at this ritual. That is a baby. That is a child that was sacrificed. I don't know what race it was, but it's a child that was sacrificed for this ritual. Let's take a closer look. Do you see the skull? You see the hands? That was a sacrifice, man. That's a crucifixion. Alright. When you're getting close to the Baphomet leaders, you'll see a BC sign. You have to park in a designated area, and they have a van or a truck to pick you up. And some of the people that's a part of this, CEO and president of McDonald's, president of France. Yeah, shocking, huh? Pat Robertson, the devil himself. George Bush. And we can't forget his best friend, John McCain. Oh wait, it gets better. There he is, Tony Blair, the UK, right? Look close at the hands. Very Masonic, huh? Steven Spielberg, hot filmmaker. Dick Cheney and friends. Al Gore, wow. Bill Clinton. Now all of these people are being controlled by one man. His name, Evelyn Rothschild. That's right, people. Evelyn Rothschild is the richest man in the world. But he's beginning to pass his power along to his son, David Rockefeller. But don't David kind of look like someone in the past? I mean, to me, he looks like Caesar Borgia. Or is it just me? Okay, let's bring David back. Man, talk about reincarnation. Nevertheless, these people are all about the Baphomet. This is who they praise on a day in and day out basis. Yeah, hard to believe? Let me tell you about the daddy, what he's a part of. He funds the war, okay? Yes, he does. He funds war. He controls banking and real estate, fashion, hip-hop, Disney, the media networks, MTV, BET, etc. All of the sports, actresses and actors, filmmaking, fast food restaurants, genetic engineering, 9/11 World Trade Center, all the terrorist attacks. Oh yes, and last, YouTube. You didn't know? Well, now you know. You know, it's all about dollar bill, y'all. This guy got plenty of cake. And all the black Masonic people that sold out, wow, I feel sorry for y'all, man. The Most High gonna tear y'all a new ass. You see, this man is not that powerful because the Most High set him up. But the Most High is the only one can tear him down. All praise to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. America is done. And America will be destroyed by thermonuclear war sooner than you think. Yes, in our lifetime. Shalom. I've been getting a lot of emails asking a lot of questions about the Black Masonic. Let's just put it this way. If you're in the hip-hop industry, music, modeling, acting, athletic world, and you're wealthy, chances are the Illuminati owns your ass. Black Masonic 3, Black Hollywood, the finale. We're gonna kick this thing off with a twist. And the video may go kind of fast, so bear with us. Let's talk about Jamie Foxx. You know, Jamie Foxx is very deep Masonic, man. Deep. As seen here, skull and bones with the Indian leaf around their head. Now that's about dirty as you can get. But you know, these dudes do anything to get their name on the walk of shame. And notice who surround them. The so-called Jewish people. They run Hollywood. Without them and the director's couch, you can't make money. But I want you to listen to this clip as Jamie Foxx make a sexual gesture towards Lenny Kravitz.
2002. I wore a see-through shirt. So that lets you know how I feel about the man right now. And I'm not afraid to say that I embrace his music, him as a man and as a person. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean that I'm gay or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if I was to go there, okay, so he's my first choice. I'm just saying. But I'm saying that in a very like, what's up type way. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like the average type thing. It would be like, Lenny, what's up? What's up with that stuff? It wouldn't be like, you know, no feminine. It would be like homies sharing music, and then we shared love. Lenny Kravitz.
Can someone say Thug love him? I mean, Jamie and P. Diddy looking at each other like they can't wait to get back in the bed. Look like they've been lovers for a long time. Any way you slice it, fellas, that's some sissy shit right there. And this clarifies what I'm saying. Big time director guru Michael Mann gives Jamie Foxx a big kiss on the cheek. The brother in the corner looking at that shit like hell to the no. But you got to go to the director's chair to get your money. Esau runs Hollywood, and this is how they get paid. But Jamie gives in and throws up the Baphomet sign to let his elite know He's down for the cause and down with the brotherhood. Another great actor, Mr. Fishburne. However, he sold out a long time ago. Don't have much to say as seen here, but the Most High gonna light y'all ass up, and I can't wait. Let's talk about Reverend Ron. He don't have much success in the hip-hop world, so he decided to go into the pastor world, the reverend, the bishop. Man, this guy is all fake. Hand over the heart, masonry. Letting his elite know he's gonna stay in his place. But who taught him all of this? Big brother Russell. By the way, Russell is a flaming faggot. Enough. Let's talk about Nelly. You know, Nelly, very talented brother, but he's a very heavy steroid user. Nelly was investigated for illegal steroid use, along with 50 Cent, Tyler Perry, Mary J. Blige, and a roster of a lot of them doing illegal steroids. Now, steroids are just like heroin, they're hard to kick. This is how Nelly used to look. And by the way, Nelly tell his brothers with his hand gesture that he's down for the brotherhood too. Because if Nelly don't flex his sign every now and then, he can't get paid. These people are all a part of Masonic. Nelly is addicted to steroids. BET, Stephen, Vice President. To be successful, you got to go to his director's couch. He's a flaming faggot. Yes, sir. Well, enough. Let's talk about the agents in the hip-hop industry. How did you think T.I. got off with those armed weapons? This guy worked for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Don't get it twisted. As seen here with his hands cupped to one another, the masonry sign to let his brotherhood know he's down for the cause. And the skull and bones shirt should tell you if nothing else tell you. These guys are fake as a $3 bill. Snoop sold out a long time ago, man. This guy makes his money any way he can. But who taught him the ropes? Dr. Dre. Not only did he teach Snoop, but Dr. Dre taught 50 and Eminem. If you do the right thing, and if you obey the Masonic world, you will never go without payola. He wears the skull and bones on his arm. Let's flip it so you can see it better. That's plain, man. That's plain. And who taught him? Eric Wright, better known as Eazy-E. Look at this, man. I know you all think Eazy-E died of full-blown AIDS, but I got news for you. Eazy-E was injected with full-blown AIDS. Don't get it twisted. Eazy-E did go to the doctor for a slight headache, and they found out he had the virus. But Eazy-E was not in death mode. Eazy-E did an interview about what not to do and what he was ashamed of. And 9 days later he died. The only way you die that fast if you have a weak immune system, you had a kidney failure, you had a liver failure, you had a blood transfusion, a bad heart, open heart surgery. Eazy-E just had a headache. Hell, Magic Johnson still got the virus and still lived. They was done with Eazy-E. They had nothing else to do with him. So they injected him with full AIDS and Esau killed him. Still think America love you, black people? Think again. The only thing I can say about Mace is flaming faggot. Moving on. You know, Martin Lawrence is a very great actor. The guy made some great films and sitcoms. But I got news for you. Martin Lawrence with the rest of Hollywood is satanic. Taking a picture with the hand cupped inside the jacket is letting his elite know, hey, I'm a part of the brotherhood. He's being known and sending out the sign that I'm down here for the cause too, brothers. Keep sending my checks. Tyler Perry. A lot of you think Tyler Perry is a God-fearing man, right? He's satanic. And he's also bisexual. Hands over one another like this, letting his elite know I'm down for the cause. The Most High gonna light y'all ass up. And I can't wait. Bobby Jones. You know, come on, man. Bobby Jones Foundation look better than my wife's. Bobby Jones, flaming faggot. He's also a Masonic. Denzel Washington. Who would have thought? Well, let's take a look at him and P. Diddy congratulating one another with the Masonic masonry handshake. This is a brotherly thing, man. Predominantly men. Spike Lee, and Denzel. They're very tight. They share thoughts on this all the time. Let's take a closer look at their brotherly love. Man, this thing is deep, and all of them are part of it. That's right. Tom Cruise come up to Denzel Washington and give him a brother shake. Now everybody already knows Tom Cruise is an atheist. He doesn't believe in the Most High at all. Denzel is ruined, as seen here with Mick Jagger and Lenny, very drugged out as well. So let's go on. Eddie Murphy, Spike Lee giving each other the masonry handshake. Oh, don't get it twisted. The athletes are a part of this too. Let's go to Allen Iverson. He's very deep into it. Skull and bones on his arm. The middle chain that he's holding is skull and bone. And seen here some time ago, he took a front cover, arms crossed with skull and bones, letting his elite know, I'm down for the cause. Keep sending my money. This guy approved an ad with the devil next to him for a Reebok ad. That is plain, man. That is plain. John McCain, Obama, Masonry brothers. Look at the elite. They all hold the Baphomet sign, the pyramid. These guys are all in brotherhood together. The president of France, the brotherhood. They all joined hands. When Coretta King was alive, she was a part of it too. Harry Belafonte. Sad. Here's a random of pictures of people that's a part of the Baphomet and Masonry. I guess the question comes down to, is there anyone in Black Hollywood that didn't take the money bait? Yeah. Dave Chappelle. And remember, truth is always true. Shalom.